everybody, it's your friend and your guy and your favorite cutie, Gardiner, the Linux gamer. I like that comment. That's a nice comment. So I'm very excited today. I'm very excited because the Humble Indie Bundle 20 is now available. If you haven't participated in a Humble Indie Bundle, wow. Okay, you made it this far. But no, the Humble Indie Bundle is amazing. I have been a huge fan of the Humble Bundles for a long, long time. I mean, since the beginning, basically. I think I've bought every single indie bundle that they've come out with. And I'm really excited about this because the Humble Bundles are a great way to build your DRM-free library with games that support Linux, Mac, and Windows, and at the same time, you get to do it affordably and help charity, and I think that that's just fantastic. And you know, they were doing like multiple indie bundles a year, and they kind of slowed down since they've been bought by IGN. It's been almost a year since the Indie Bundle 19, and you know, I'm not complaining per se, but I would really love to see more indie bundles from Humble, because that's kind of, in my opinion, that's like the most valuable thing that they do. It's the best thing that they do. It's, you end up with like in this one, you get 7 games and you can pay what you want, and that's just phenomenal. I love that. So let's just like go over the games that are included in this bundle, and let's talk about them, because there are a few here that are quite interesting. So first up, we have The First Tree. The First Tree, it's a very interesting looking game. See, I'm looking at the trailer right now, and boy, oh boy, does this look like my bread and butter right here. This is my kind of game. It's a third-person exploration game centered around 2 parallel stories. A fox trying to find her missing family, and a son reconnecting with his father in Alaska. The player takes control of the fox on a poignant and beautiful journey that crescendos at the source of life and perhaps result in an understanding of death. Along the way, players can uncover artifacts and stories from the son's life as he becomes intertwined in the fox's journey towards the first tree. Very interesting stuff. Some people might deride a game like this and call it a walking simulator, but no, this is my kind of game. This is, you know, where the story integrates with the mechanics in a fundamental way. You know, that's the way that a story is meant to be told in a video game, in my opinion. Cutscenes be damned, said the curmudgeon. All right, next up we have Tangle Deep. Tangle Deep bills itself as a 16-bit era type game, like a Super Nintendo RPG. But it's grid-based, and it looks like it includes some roguelite elements and some dungeon crawler elements. It's pretty interesting. I would give this a try, but this particular game doesn't seem like my kind of game. But if it's interesting to you, that's what matters. You can get this game along with the next one for whatever price you want. Among the Sleep is the next game in the list. It's a horror game, but the rub here with this one is that you play as a 2-year-old kid, and you're totally defenseless, totally helpless, and the atmosphere is as surreal as you would imagine a 2-year-old's imagination to be. I mean, it seems creepy and weird and interesting, and I probably would play this until like something jumped out and scared me, and then I'd be done. But you can get The First Tree, Tangle Deep, and Among the Sleep for whatever you want. You can pay $1, you can pay $2, $3, whatever you want for those first 3 games. If you pay more than the average, then you end up getting the next 3 games on the list. And I'm super excited that Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy is available for Linux, available DRM free, and available in the indie bundle. This is super exciting stuff. You know, I've seen a bunch of people try playing this game on on YouTube. I've tried playing it. It's an interesting game. So Bennett Foddy, if you don't know, is the guy who created Co-op. He's like the guy who started the the frustration as a genre movement. The video game equivalent of slapstick, you know. I'll be putting footage on the screen here of what this looks like. And, you know, you control the hammer that the guy has in his hands with your mouse. And you have to try and like navigate around this world that is meant to just frustrate you. So, and according to Bennett himself, he said, "This is a game I made for a certain kind of person, to hurt them." So this is like literally an expression of masochism from Bennett Foddy, and I think that that's pretty interesting and pretty funny and worth a chuckle and worth a playthrough. Very, very interesting game. Next up, we have Tooth and Tail, which is a what would you call it? This looks like a real-time strategy kind of thing, boiled down to its essence. It's a real-time strategy game that allows for single player, but also online competitive play, split screen, which is very interesting. I haven't played this game yet, so I'm interested to try it. I remember seeing this game on Steam when it was first released, and I was like, this doesn't really look like my jam. But now that I'm watching the trailer here, I'm like, I could probably get into this. I could probably get into this game. So I think I'm going to give this one a shot for sure. If you haven't already, you can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Zondak, where I'm going to be playing these games this week. Yeah, and Tooth and Tail is one of the games that I'm pretty stoked to play. So, yeah, I can't wait to give this a shot. Next up is a dating sim. Dating sims always make me feel dirty and gross. And this one is Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. You know, not my jam at all. Like, it looks like a visual novel, dating simulator game, and those kind of games, not my jam. I don't know. This one looks kind of tongue in cheek, maybe, but even still, it's like, I don't have the time. I don't have the time for that kind of game. So just a couple of the features that are listed here for this game. 7 dateable dads. Dad character creator. Create your own dad sauna. Okay. Multiple endings per dad. Okay. Voiced by the Game Grumps and friends. Oh, so this is a Game Grumps game. Okay. Dream Daddy. I might be a little more into it now that I know Game Grumps is behind it. Wow. Okay, Game Grumps. I might give this a try because it's voiced by Ego Raptor and whoever else. That's pretty funny. Oh my God. Maybe. All right. Okay. I'm warming up to this a little bit more now. So you can get these games, and if you pay more than the average, and according to the webpage right now, as I'm recording this video, the average is $4.01. So if you want Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, Tooth and Tail, or Dream Daddy, $4.01, my friend. And finally, if you pay more than $10, you'll also unlock Overgrowth. So in Overgrowth, you play as an acrobatic ninja rabbit, right? Because why not? And you get to kick your enemies in the face and like do all kinds of cool martial arts. And there's apparently bullet time going on. You get the ability to steal your enemies' weapons. It looks pretty interesting to me, honestly. It's very gory. You also get soundtracks for some of these games, including Among the Sleep, Tangle Deep, Tooth and Tail, and Overgrowth. So yeah, that's another thing. I have a tremendous library of video game music that I got from Humble by just participating in just about every Humble bundle that's ever been out there, and I have them all downloaded, and they're in my Plex library. Not a joke. I have all of my Humble music in my Plex library. And I listen to a lot of it on a regular basis. Plus, like I said earlier, if you go to the Humble Indie Bundle website and you purchase your indie bundle, you can support charity as well. This time, the charity is the Wikimedia Foundation. And I'm a huge fan of Wikimedia. I love Wikipedia. I do what I can to support them. And the fact that part of your purchase goes to support Wikimedia makes a huge deal. It makes it a huge deal for me. You can also customize where you want your money to go. So you can send like the vast majority of your purchase to Wikimedia if you want, or you can pay the Humble team, or you can pay the publishers. You can even individually choose which publisher gets which amount. And I think that that's interesting. It's an interesting method. And here's the kicker about the Humble Indie Bundle. I actually am what do they call it? An affiliate. I have an affiliate link with Humble. So if you use the link down in the description, you can actually support the show in a tiny way. It doesn't cost you anything extra if you make a purchase using the affiliate link. So if you want to do that, go for it. No pressure at all. So I wanted to touch on one more thing before I signed off. I actually covered the Humble Indie Bundle 20's launch on the podcast, Off Topical. So if you go over to offtopical.net, you can subscribe using your favorite podcasting app, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, any of it. It's all downloaded directly from my server, no matter which app you use. So if you go over to offtopical.net, you can subscribe to my podcast. Usually Raven is on there with me, and we're having a good old time, having a long conversation about the news, our hot takes on hot button issues. So yeah, if you want to head over to offtopical.net, you can listen to the podcast for free. It's totally free. No pressure. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. I'm very interested to hear what you have to say about this. If you believe in the work that I do, you can support the show with a monthly contribution over on Patreon, or you can pick up a t-shirt. There's links down below. But no matter what you do, whether you hit that like button or share this video with your friends, don't forget to subscribe to see more from me, the Linux Gamer. And as always, thanks for watching.